former U.S. ambassador to Ukraine, Bill Taylor. He is currently vice president, Russia and Europe at the U.S. Institute of Peace. Mr. Ambassador, good morning to you. You spent 3 years as the U.S. ambassador to Ukraine. You were there as recently as 2019 in a senior role in the embassy. So you know the country, you know the people. What are you hearing overnight?
Tony, I'm hearing that they are determined. They are rattled. They are concerned. There is great concern about what President Putin has unleashed on them, but they are determined. You heard from your reports that Ukrainians are going to stay and fight. One of my friends said his sons are already out there with their weapons. They've been going to gun stores over the last 2 weeks to buy weapons to be able to defend themselves and their homes. There have been the training that people have signed up for. Young people have gone out. And this is a demonstration of Ukraine's determination to resist this invasion.
It's a country that knows conflict. It's been through conflicts before in its recent history. Casualty numbers are foggy at this hour, but one Ukrainian official suggested upwards of 40 soldiers may be dead already, many more wounded. How's that number going to land in Kyiv?
Tony, that's going to be just the beginning. This invasion is going to cost the lives of military and civilian Ukrainians. This is going to be tragedy. This is going to be a major tragedy. It is also going to cost the lives of many Russian soldiers. The Ukrainian military is very tough. It is very well equipped. It can bring strong action against tanks coming in. The Russian soldiers will die. They will go back to Russian villages and towns across that country, and people, families who will have casualties, will ask why this is happening. There is no good reason. So President Putin has not been able to give any rationale, any justification. This is unprovoked and unjustified, and he will have a hard time explaining this even to his own people. So the Ukrainians will resist. They will experience these casualties, and it will further galvanize the country.
Ambassador, you know how Putin operates from your experience there. Is there any diplomatic avenue, or is Putin not to be trusted because he's proven that he's been lying all along about having no intentions of invading?
Adrian, it doesn't appear that President Putin has any issue, any intent, any possibility of going to negotiations or diplomacy. He has had that opportunity all this time. He's known what the consequences would be. He's known what the consequences for his own military will be. He has had the opportunity to take another route, and he has spurned it. Not only has he spurned it, he's been lying to the world about what his intentions are. He said, his people have said, he had no intentions to invade Ukraine. That's clearly been a lie.
Ambassador, you say this is a war crime by President Putin. In that case, are sanctions really good enough of a response by the U.S.?
Sanctions need to be enormous. Sanctions need to be immediate. Sanctions need to be international. And we need to be recognizing and taking the steps, building the case, pulling the evidence of this war crime. This is unprovoked. This is killing civilians. This is definitely a war crime that President Putin will pay for. He will go down in history with other war criminals of the last century.
Ambassador, let's talk about the other leader in this equation, the president of Ukraine, Vladimir Zelinski. I've been pointing out all morning that just 3 years ago, he was playing president in a TV show about Ukraine. Now he's in the real thing, and it is very real indeed. You met with him recently. Is he up for this?
Tony, it's very interesting. He is up for this. The short answer is yes. President Zelinski has stepped up. He's been in office for 2 years. He has been remarkably disciplined, remarkably resolute, remarkably firm, even remarkably calm in the lead up to this invasion. He has stared down. He has tried to stare down President Putin. He's tried to demonstrate that Ukrainian people that he leads are not going to compromise, are not going to bow to President Putin. President Zelinski is going to lead his country. So far, he is standing up and will rally the people, and we will see Ukrainians fight the invaders.
Ambassador Taylor, thank you.
Thank you.